What up, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Chinnist. What I have for you here today is a back issue haul. This is an out-of-town haul that occurred in Colorado. I went to Denver mid-October of 2018 last year, and then one more time in December I went to a snowboarding trip over in Vail and stopped by Denver just one more time at one of the LCS that I went to. So again, I went to about 8 or 9 LCS, if I recall that one correctly, and these are all broken out by the various stores that I went to. So to kick this one off, I'm going to start this one off by not telling you the store name on these particular issues that I picked up. The reason why is I actually had a conflict at this store. So I walk into the store. This is the only store in the entire Denver area. And again, I went to about 8 or 9 shops. This is the only store that marked up their DC cover B issues, all the cover Bs, by $1 extra. You know, the only store that did that for some reason, you know. I'm going to start off with that just because I didn't understand why they did that. But, so I did not pick up anything off the new rack. Moving on to the back issue bin, the only thing that I picked up, this is Youngblood number 2. This is a first print. This is Youngblood number 2. This is second print. You can tell by the variation of the color of the title. This is the first appearance of Prophet. At that point in time, I think these were both going for about $10. Now, looking on eBay, this is going for about $20. The second print is going for about $10. So I walk up with 2 copies of this one, 2 copies of second print, and I also had picked up, this is Prophet number 1. This was his first ongoing series after he was introduced in Youngblood number 2. These 3 issues had this $3 price mark on it. 2 issues that I walked up with, another copy of first print and another copy of the second print, did not have the price tags on them. So I'll walk up with all 5. The guy starts looking at the first 3 that were priced. He rang those up. Then the ones that were unpriced, he starts getting on his phone. I'm like, dude, what is he doing? He comes back and says, hey, I'm going to give you these 3, and these 2, I've already put these in Mylar, but these 3 had this price tag on there. And he said, hey, I'm going to give you these 3 for $3, but looking up the current price for these 2 are $10, so I need to charge you $10 for these 2. I was like, whoa, 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 wait a minute. These 2 that had the $3 price tag on them, the 2 that were right behind them, you're saying you're going to charge me $3 for these and $10 for the other 2? He's like, yes. I'm like, man, why are you going to do that? He said that the store had a policy to prevent customers from exploiting the store. I'm like, I'm sorry. Can you say that just one more time? I may have not understood you there. I may have not heard you correctly there. Can you say it just one more time? He said it one more time. He had a company policy in place to prevent customers like me from exploiting the store. I'm like, I'm sorry, you just accused me of exploiting you? What exactly am I exploiting you? How am I exploiting you? He said, customers who are trying to buy out issues, they want to get them for a cheaper price. I'm like, of course, I'm trying to buy it at what you priced it at. Why did you not price the other 2? He claims that they may have overlooked those 2. I was like, so if I understand you correctly, you're saying that I am exploiting you as a customer. I'm exploiting your laziness in the store for overlooking something that was unpriced? He was about to say yes. He thought about it, and he made no comment. Dude, I could not believe that. I was like, so are you sure you want to charge me $10 for those other 2 issues? Yes, sir. Cool. I left those 2 issues behind, and I walked out with these 3. Man, guys, that has never happened to me in my life. If the store has a policy, they put it up there clearly, maybe like 1 copy of each or whatever that may be. But I've never had I normally walk in and pick up like 5 to 10 copies of anything that I want. No one has ever told me anything in my life. This was the only store to have ever done that. I just want to know by comments below, has this ever happened to y'all? Do y'all feel that this is legitimate for the store to do that? Should they have done that? I just want to hear y'all's comments. I don't think I've ever heard this come up before on YouTube. Just want to hear y'all's comments, guys. So yeah, I'm going to move on. All right, moving on to a happier note. The second store that I went to, actually on New Comic Book Day, this was called All Seas. And this was actually the LCS of a fellow YouTuber that goes by the name of Gumba213. And he just kind of recently announced that he was getting married later this year. So man, congratulations again to him. But I was able to meet him at the store early that day and able to talk to him, man, cool guy. So this was this week that that these were coming out. So I picked up, I think I had like 5. I picked up 5 of most of the issues that that kind of came out. So yeah, I think I had, you know, one that that I got from Midtown that goes to my PC. These are actually all in speculation box. So yeah, love these. This is Catwoman number 4 Archer. Man, beautiful covers. All right, so next up that week, this was the other hot cover that was out. This is the Suicide Squad number 47 Harley Quinn Matina cover. So this one got mixed in. I actually got a few of these at a couple stores, and I kind of just started collecting the Harley Quinns that I got. The rest are all separated by various LCS. So I think I got either 9 or 10 of these, and yeah, that was it. So I did get another one through Midtown, which went to my PC. So these are actually all in my spec box. But yeah, man, beautiful Matina cover. The other hot comic that came out that week, this was Red Hood Outlaw number 27, Yasmin Putri. Man, beautiful cover. I actually did not pick this one up, so one of these goes in my PC. The rest are in the spec box. All right, so this was still surprisingly way up there, man. So this was the Jenny Friesen Wonder Woman number 56. This one I found on eBay still going for like $25, man. I was pretty shocked at that price, but yeah, man. Able to pick up 5 of these. I think I had 2 more when I actually came back that were from my primary LCS when it came out that week. But man, yeah, happy to pick up 5 more. Picked up a few of the Venoms that came out that day. And again, this was a week that the Secret Tongue variant came out, and I was not able to put my hands on any of those. One of the stores had them listed for like $25 over in Denver. None of the other stores got them, you know, surprisingly, but or so they claimed. But yeah, Venom number 7, and I grabbed a few more of these. Let's see, I got one of the battle lines, or a couple of the battle lines. One for the PC, and I think 2 for the spec box. Beautiful cover, man, beautiful. Picked up one of the Marvel Knights 20 anniversary Venom. There's like cover C, I think, on that one. So Crowded was optioned, I think just like a couple of weeks right before I went. I think maybe like the end of September it was optioned. So I started picking up any of the issue number 1s that I could find that were in mint condition. So I have quite a few of both cover A and cover B that I got picked up in this trip. Only one cover A from this store. Picked up a few of the Unnatural variant cover B. This was the issue number 4. This is still going for about $10. I saw on eBay. All right, another beautiful Matina that came out that week. And I don't know if some of this pricing was still up there, you know, even after that Matina controversy. But these were still listed on eBay last week for about $15. So yeah, Deathstroke number 36, able to pick up 4 of them. Picked up one of these Punisher What If, and I did not know that this was hot because, man, this was actually going for $20 at this point in time on eBay. Man, totally surprised at that. I would have picked up more than one had I known that, but yeah, picked up one. This is pretty cool. This was the Loki Battle Lines variant. This was Avengers number 9. This is still going for about $15 on eBay. Pick this up if you find it. All right, so moving on to the next LCS. This was actually called Hero Headquarters. So you can see that. So again, all the hot covers that were out that week. So this was the Wonder Woman JL Dark Federici variant. This was still going for about $12 that I found on eBay. And I think I picked up, yep, 3 total at that one store. I think I may have walked away for maybe like 10 of these from the Denver area. Had a perfect Joshua Middleton Aquaman number 33 still on the shelf. And yep, this is going still for about $10 on eBay. Beautiful cover. All right, and I could not find this this came out the week before, and I could not find it, and I was so disappointed. But yeah, so this is the Cosmic Ghost Rider. This is the Battle Lines variant number 4. And man, this is still going for about $15 online today. So yeah, picked up 4 of them, 1 for the PC, 3 for Spec Box. Beautiful cover. Picked up a Immortal Hulk. This is another Battle Lines, number 7. Just a good cover. This was not hot at this point in time. Picked up a Spider-Geddon, number 1. This was the PS4 variant. Still going for about $10. Picked up a Spider-Ham while I was there. Just love the character. This is not hot. All right, so this is Venom number 1, first print. This, surprisingly, guys, is still going for $20 online. So, man, if you could still find a good mint copy of this one, definitely pick it up. Man, I don't know how many I have at this point in time, but, man, happy to pick up these extra 4. Love the series, love Donny Cates. This was a good find. And these were all cover price, guys. I did not get any awesome dollar deals on this. This was all cover price here. Picked up a few of the Venom number 1s. This was the 3rd print. I think I had one on my PC already, so 2 more for the Spec Box. All right, y'all are going to recognize this one here. So this is still going for about $12. This was Venom number 3, and I think this was, yep, the 3rd print. So picked up 5 of these. Great cover. Found a few more of these Deadpools, and these are still going for $15 online, guys. I think I saw some on Instagram going for about 8 to 10. So if y'all are on Instagram, man, check that out if y'all are not. But yeah, picked up 5 of the Deadpools. All right, guys, so moving on to the next store was actually called Hall of Justice Comics. I think this was up in North Denver, if I recall that one correctly. So picked up a number 1 of These Savage Shores. And man, this was still pretty hot. I think this is going for like $10 or $15 now, if I recall that one correctly. But man, great storyline. Of course, everyone was kind of specking on this one, but this is when the first appearance of Devin, you know, the transformation from Devil Dinosaur. Analog, of course, everyone knows by now, but was optioned for a movie. I think it's a full-blown movie, if I recall that one correctly. So this is Analog number 1, cover B. I had quite a few cover A's, but I could not find any cover B's in Houston anymore. So yep, found quite a few in Denver, actually. Crowded number 1, cover B. All right, so after that, I went on to Books A Million. And to tell you the truth, guys, I couldn't remember if it was Books A Million or Second and Charles, because, man, I think I may have gone to both, or maybe one owns another. But, yeah, so quite a few of a mixture here. So picked up a few of the Champions, number 21. This was the full appearance of Snowguard when she becomes Snowguard. So these are actually going for $15 each at this point in time. Picked up a 19, which is Snowguard's first appearance of Malika, I think was her name. But this is before she actually becomes Snowguard. Picked up a Venom number 4. This is a second print. Of course, that infamous cover. Venom number 3, another third printing. Been trying to collect these, and this is crossed. These are the wrapped variants. So I'm trying to get this entire collection, but this is number 7. And this is number 4. Love these wrap covers. Picked up a Gen 13 number 0, as well as a Gen 13 number 1. And I think these were all $2 comics, if I recall that correctly. Found one of these. This was a gold foil Kid Lobotomy number 1. I was not a fan of this storyline, to tell you the truth, but found this is going for $10 still online. So I used to love Quantum Leap back in the day. I never knew that they actually put out this this little mini series here. I think it went up to like 13 issues, I believe. But yeah, ran into issues number 1, 2, 3, 4. Love that show. All right, ran into a few of these. These I found are going for about $10 online still. These are the fried pie variants of X-Men Red number 1, which featured Laura Kinney and Gabby. Man, I love these two for sure. So yeah, picked up quite a few. So this one is for my PC. I put this one in Mylar. These I was gonna put in the spec box. And I believe these were on sale for half price when I was in the store. So they had a price tag for $8, but I think I bought them for $4 actually. And so these were polybagged. They had huge stacks of them, but man, most were damaged. These were like the only 5 that I could find that were like mint condition. The rest were pretty much had at least 1 tick or more. So yeah, happy to run into these. Trying to finish this little Krull run, and I think it finished at either number 2 or 3. I can't remember, but this number 2 finished off my run. Love that movie. All right, so this one found still going for about $15, and it was actually undercover price somehow. But yeah, this was the Valkyrie, the design variant for Exiles number 1. I think they came out last year, beginning of last year. Ran into a Fried Pie Champions variant number 1. Love the Champions team. This is going for about $13 online. I think I bought that one for cover price. Ran into a Bloodshot number 7. This was $2, I believe, which was the second appearance of Ninjak. All right. I will show you, I found a few of these, but so Birthright was option for a movie, I don't know. But man, number 1 took off. So this one was in the $2 bin, but I did not notice, I don't know if y'all can see that, but there was some red writing. Someone took like a red marker, started scribbling on that one. I did not notice that when I picked it up. So yeah, it's gonna go like in my dollar spec box. But that number 1, man, skyrocket. I think it's going for like $30. All right, so Venom number 4. This one is going still for $15 online right now. Picked up 2 of them. Okay, moving on to the next store. This one was called Time Warp. So they had a pretty large back issue collection, pretty decent new week stand or new comic book day stand. They had the Star Wars for half price, I believe, if I recall that one correctly. So this is all half price of cover. So I picked up 3 issues of number 1. This is the first printing. And in addition to that, I also found this was a third printing, which was just all red. Never saw this one before, so I picked this one up. Oh man, so I think the rest of these were all cover price. Man, I love Strange Talent of Luther Strode. So this was like a trilogy that Justin Jordan did. Man, this is actually one of my most favorite superhero storylines ever. Like freaking ever, man. I loved it. So it all started here. Strange Talent of Luther Strode, issue number 1. So man, mint condition, picked it up. I think this is my second issue that I have. I think the first issue I think I may have paid $10 for possibly. So got that one for cover. Oh man, so ran into a few of these while I was there. So this was the first appearance of the Marvel Zombies. So you start off with the first appearance, which goes for about $17 online. Then the second appearance goes for about $15. And the third appearance goes for about $10 online. So all depending on the grade. Man, these were all like mint condition. So man, happy to pick this up. This, I have multiple sets of those, maybe like 5, maybe at this point in time. All right, everyone's going to recognize this one, but this was the first appearance of Ronan, and everyone now saw that Hawkeye actually becomes Ronan. So, New Avengers, number 13, picked up 2 copies of this one, mint condition. First appearance of Illuminati, New Avengers number 7. All right, so everyone knows what this one is. This was the first appearance of the Cosmic Ghost Rider, Thanos number 13. This is actually a 4th printing and a 5th printing. I don't think that I had this before, so these are both going to my PC. Never ran into these before, but Elric, which was pretty hot, that week that I was there in Denver. But these are some of the older issues that came out, I think, in the early 80s. So yeah, pick these up. These were cover price, so like $1.75, $1.50. Pretty interesting. All right, so Birthright. So this is the first print. These are going for about $33, man. If you could find this for mint condition, $30 or more online right now. It was optioned for some sort of movie. So picked up, this was cover A, picked up cover B. Cover B apparently is a little bit more rare, a little bit more coveted. These are going for about $36 online right now. I was able to pick up 2 of those bad boys. So yeah, man, 3 of the Birthright number 1, man. Totally surprised to pick them up. These were all cover price. While there, man, I love the Birthright series. I actually started in trade when I actually went through this one. So while there, I went ahead, he had like a mint condition collection. So I went through issues number 1 through 12, I think, but this is number 2, 3. Number 4, number 5. Number 6, number 7. I got to rebag and board that one. Number 8, number 9. Absolutely love this storyline. Number 10, number 11. And I finished that one off at number 12. You pretty much find the rest out there, but I just really want to stop at number 12. Picked up, this was the cover B, I believe, or I'm sorry, this is cover A. The cover B was hot, just picked up a cover A just to have one. Found a few of these Edge of Spider-Geddon. This was the first appearance of Spider-Ben. Still going for about $13 online. This was cover A, if I believe that. Yep, I believe this one's cover A. Infinity Wars number 4. This was that misprint that had like that pricing misprint, if y'all recall that one. This one was going for about $8 online still. All right, found a few of these hot Beyonders. This was cover B. These are still going for about $10 online. I actually could not find cover B when this came out. So one goes to my PC, the other one goes to my spec box. All right, some more of these crowded. Again, I got quite a few of these. 3 copies of cover A. 3 copies of cover B. So I picked up 3 sets at that store. Found 2 more cover B, analog number 1. This was also option for something. She Could Fly. This is issue number 1. So man, I thought this was only 4 issues total. I thought issue number 1 was awesome. Man, the others not so much, man. This could have been like so much more, but man, I thought it fizzled out from my perspective. So yeah, this was pretty hot, I think, or starting to climb a little bit. I think it's like $8 right now. All right, so moving on to the next store, which was actually called Vision Comics and Oddities. And at this store, you know, unfortunately when I was there, he was, you know, kind of like an hour away from closing. So I kind of started going through kind of quick, you know, so he had like some dollar bin stuff. This one actually came out of his dollar bin. Little bit of a watermark up here, but Eternals number 15. And then he had a back issue collection, pretty large back issue collection. It was all alphabetized. The pricing was kind of here or there, you know, and come to find out, when I went to go check out, I found out that his back issues were half off. And by that point in time, he was closing. Like, damn it, dude, there's a lot of good stuff that I kind of missed out on. So this was a Jay Lee variant that came out on this one. This was going for about $15 online today. So man, pretty surprised at that one. So yeah, Infidel, yet another item that's going to be a movie, another title that's been optioned. But yeah, Infidel number 1. Found a Weapon X number 6. This was going for about $10 online, and this was the first appearance of that that Weapon H, or that Batch H, the prototype. Found a Edge of Spider-Geddon number 2, still going for about $10. Ran into a 52 week 48. This is when Montoya becomes the Question. Could not find the first Batgirl anywhere, or Batwoman anywhere in Denver at all. All right, this was a little bit of a surprise to me. Never saw this anywhere. This is the 7th printing of Justice League from the New 52 run. Love that run, absolutely love it, but have never run into this one. So this was actually half of cover price, and this was like some of the variants I ran into. Some were priced, some were not, but to come to find out, they were all half off. I wish I would have known that, man. So ran into a Justice League number 31. This is the first full appearance of Jessica Cruz, who becomes the one of the new Green Lanterns. This is going for about $20 currently. So got this one for $2. Green Lantern, number 28, the first red Kryptonite girl. Ran into yet another Youngblood, number 2, the first appearance of Prophet. And this one, again, going for about $20. I picked this one up for $1.50. First appearance of Miss Martian. Perfect mint condition. Oh, this is pretty cool. So this is a 3rd print of Teen Titans, number 1, but the Jeff Johns run. 3rd print. Never ran into this one before. Going for about $10. Thought this was pretty cool when I saw it. I knew it was Michael Turner as soon as I saw it, but I've never seen this Thor cover before. Thought it was awesome. Picked it up. Come to find out, it's going for about $10 online. Picked it up for a half cover price. Oh, same with this one. So this was marked at $4, picked up for $2, going for about $15 right now. So this is Spider-Man number 1. This is the Scotty Young variant, and this is the first full title that Miles Morales ever had. So yeah, Spider-Man number 1, the Scotty Young variant, going for about $15. All right, the next store that I went to was actually like this weird coffee shop, and I'm gonna just kind of place it right here. So it was called Mutiny, and you know, it said it was a comic book store, but man, it's really more of a coffee shop than anything else. But yet again, ran into yet another set of the first Marvel Zombies. Ultimate Fantastic Four, number 21, 22, 23. Mint condition. Ran into two clean copies of Champions number 19, the first appearance of Anna Alika, which is Snow Guard, or becomes Snow Guard in issue number 21. So those are going for about $16 online right now. Oh man, I forgot about this one. So this is going for about $18 online right now. So this is Kill the Minotaur. And this was yet again another title that was optioned for a movie. So this is number 1. Got 2 copies of that one. All right, so when I came back to Denver one more time, I stopped by one of the stores that I stopped by originally. And I'm not gonna say the name of this one just because they kind of made an error. So going through, I kind of started with this one when I saw this one first. So this is the Robot Chicken variant, Justice League, New 52 run, issue number 29. I've seen a couple of these on a few of the YouTube videos. Man, I never actually ran into them myself in the wild. This was the first one. So this one actually had 2 price tags. I think this one had a $10.99, I'm sorry, a $9.99 price tag here, and then like a $5.99 price tag here. And the others were at cover price. So I asked the guy, I was like, hey, what is the actual price on this one? Because there's like 3 prices. He's like, oh, disregard the price tag. It's going to be the lowest price. In this case, cover. I was like, cool. So I went through, you know, started looking around. So, you know, picked this one up. Found yet another first Jessica Cruz. Again, this is going for about $20 online right now. Picked this one up for cover. Found a few of these Cursed Comics Cavalcade. These I found still, to this day, going for about $30 online, man. And again, this came out, I think, early October or like end of September, I think, if I recall that one correctly. But yeah, ran into 3 beautiful copies. Picked up 2 copies of that, man, what was it? It was, I forgot what the new, it was Honey Badger's, like Hex, or Honey Badger's Infinity Warp's name. I forgot what it was. But yeah, her first appearance, so I picked up 2 copies of that. Speed Badger, I think is what it was. So notice this one sold out that day. So this was actually the cover B of Mega Ghost by Eric Powell. This one came out on the CBSI list like just that week. So this was the first appearance of Spider-Man 2099. And the reason why I put that one up there, and this one as well. So this is Firestorm, I'm sorry, the Fury of Firestorm, number 24. This was the first appearance of Blue Devil. So these both had price tags on them. This one was like $9.99, and I think this one was actually like $15, okay? So the story on the other one, you know, the guy said the lowest price, and he went with the cover price. Well, I think he intended for these to be at sticker price. Someone else checked me in. I did not notice until I actually started going through back in Houston when I found out, man, that guy actually charged me cover for these. So I think this one was actually $15. He charged me 75 cents. And this one was actually $10 and he charged me $3.95. So man, totally happy about that. I did not know that that happened, but man, totally happy about that. Guys, that's going to be it for this back issue haul. It was a fun time hunting out there in Denver. Should you enjoy what you see here, please like and subscribe. We'll talk to you later.